Picture a faded New York City subway car, its paint chipped and windows clouded by time, sitting quietly in a forgotten corner of the city. Its seats are worn from decades of service, each cushion telling stories of millions of passengers, commuters, dreamers, and tourists, who once filled its aisles. For years these steel giants rumbled beneath the city, weaving through tunnels and connecting neighborhoods. But what happens when they're too old to run, when their journeys finally end? Instead of ending up in a scrapyard, over 1,000 of these cars took a final, unexpected journey, one that led them to the bottom of the Atlantic Ocean. This was no accident, it was a bold, carefully planned operation, involving engineers, environmentalists, and city officials working together. Starting in the early 2000s, old subway cars were meticulously stripped of hazardous materials, thoroughly cleaned, and then loaded onto massive barges. The barges sailed out to sea, traveling from New Jersey all the way down to Georgia, where powerful cranes carefully lowered the subway cars into the deep blue waters. It was a surreal sight, city icons vanishing beneath the waves, disappearing from the world above, and beginning a new, unexpected chapter far below the surface. On the ocean floor, these ghostly metal boxes looked out of place, at first like relics lost in a watery graveyard. But this was just the beginning of their transformation, as the ocean slowly began to claim them. The plan was ambitious: transform these retired subway cars into vibrant underwater cities, creating artificial reefs teeming with marine life. The ocean floor in many places is a barren desert, lacking the structure and shelter that marine creatures desperately need to thrive and survive. These subway cars would become the foundation for new ecosystems, turning urban relics into underwater treasures and giving new life to both the ocean and the city's history. Sinking subway cars wasn't a random idea, it solved two big problems at once, blending urban innovation with environmental need. The MTA faced a daunting challenge. Thousands of aging subway cars needed to be retired as new, modern models rolled in. But scrapping them was not only expensive, it also meant sending tons of useful material to waste, filling up landfills and missing an opportunity for creative reuse. Meanwhile, marine biologists were sounding the alarm about declining coastal habitats. Barren seafloors, stripped of natural structure, simply couldn't support the rich diversity of marine life that once thrived there. Artificial reefs offered a promising solution. By placing man-made structures underwater, we could create new habitats, giving marine life a place to shelter, feed, and breed. The Subway Car Reef program, which ran from 2001 to 2010, was a win-win for both the city and the sea. It was a bold move that captured the imagination of engineers, environmentalists, and the public alike. The MTA could dispose of old cars cheaply and efficiently, while at the same time boosting marine environments and supporting coastal communities. The cars, made of heavy steel, were perfect for the job. Large, complex, and stable on the seafloor, they provided an ideal foundation for new ecosystems to take root. Before sinking, each car was carefully stripped of hazardous materials, windows, and doors. This made them safe for the ocean and accessible for marine life, ensuring the new reefs would be both clean and inviting. Barges delivered dozens of cars at a time, creating a vast, interconnected network of reefs stretching along the Atlantic coast, transforming empty seafloors into thriving underwater communities. States like New Jersey, Delaware, and Virginia eagerly joined the effort, selecting sites where these artificial reefs would have the greatest ecological and economic impact. For fishermen, these reefs quickly became hotspots for game fish, drawing anglers from miles around and giving a boost to local economies dependent on healthy oceans. The project was widely hailed as a creative and ambitious example of recycling on a massive scale, inspiring similar efforts in other regions. It turned what was once considered urban waste into a valuable resource, benefiting both people and the ocean in ways few could have imagined. The subway car reefs quickly became a model for innovative environmental engineering, showing how creative thinking can solve multiple problems at once. It was a bold experiment that changed how we think about ocean restoration, proving that with vision and collaboration, even the most unlikely materials can help heal our planet. The moment a subway car touched the ocean floor, transformation began. Within hours, a biofilm of bacteria and algae coated the steel, laying the groundwork for life. Soon, larvae of corals, sponges, and mussels settled in, turning the cars into prime real estate. In months, vibrant sponges and mussel colonies covered the metal, softening its edges. These new surfaces created hiding spots for crabs, shrimp, and starfish. The subway cars became bustling apartment complexes for marine life. Interiors once filled with commuters now teemed with crustaceans and sea anemones. What was once a sterile steel box became a thriving ecosystem. Each car became an oasis on the sandy seafloor, buzzing with activity. The transformation was a testament to nature's resilience and adaptability. The experiment's early success showed how quickly life can reclaim even the most unlikely structures. With the reef's foundation set, fish soon arrived in droves. Small baitfish found shelter and food, darting through open doors and windows. Their presence attracted larger predators, turning the reefs into bustling underwater communities. Black sea bass and tautog thrived, using the cars for ambush and protection. Flounder and other bottom dwellers settled around the base. The subway cars became crucial nurseries, offering safe spaces for eggs and young fish. This nursery function helped replenish fish populations in the wider ocean. For divers, exploring these underwater train yards was surreal. Urban relics teeming with marine life. The sight of city icons reclaimed by nature was both beautiful and thought-provoking. It proved that even discarded creations can find new purpose in the wild. The subway car reef program seemed like a triumph until scientists noticed a problem. Not all subway cars held up underwater. The older Redbird cars, made from heavy carbon steel, were sturdy and long-lasting, but the newer Brightliners, made of thin, spot-welded stainless steel, quickly fell apart in salt water. Their panels peeled away, and within years many Brightliners disintegrated into useless debris. Instead of complex habitats, they became low piles offering little shelter. This was a major setback, and a costly lesson. The ocean's harsh environment exposed flaws in material and construction choices. The program ended in 2010, but not before teaching reef builders a vital lesson. Not all materials are suitable for artificial reefs. Durability is key. The contrast between Redbirds and Brightliners became a textbook case in reef design. Future projects would need rigorous standards and smarter material selection. The experience shaped the next generation of artificial reefs. The Redbird and Brightliner saga forced a rethink of artificial reef building. Good intentions weren't enough. Science and engineering mattered. Guidelines tightened, unstable materials like thin steel, plastics, and tires were banned. Past failures, like Florida's disastrous tire reef, showed the risks of poor choices. The main rule? Do no harm. Materials must be stable, inert, and long-lasting. Today, concrete and heavy, properly welded steel are preferred. Complex structures with holes and crevices support more marine life. Modern reefs are often purpose-built, using pH-neutral concrete modules. The subway car experiment, with its ups and downs, was a crucial learning step. It led to smarter, more effective reef designs. Now artificial reefs are built to last and to help, not harm, the ocean. The lessons from subway car reefs are more urgent than ever. Natural coral reefs are in crisis, threatened by rising ocean temperatures and mass bleaching. Bleached reefs can die, devastating marine life and human communities alike. Artificial reefs can't replace natural ones, but they offer critical lifelines for displaced marine life. They provide shelter, help maintain fish populations, and connect fragmented habitats. Artificial reefs also draw fishing and diving away from fragile natural reefs, giving them a chance to recover. In a world losing its marine treasures, building new habitats is now a vital conservation strategy. The knowledge gained from subway car reefs is helping us respond to a global emergency. Artificial reefs are no longer just clever, they're essential. The subway car lessons paved the way for even bigger artificial reefs. If a subway car works, why not a ship? Enter ship reefing, sinking decommissioned vessels to create massive habitats. The USS Oriskany, a sunken aircraft carrier, became a thriving ecosystem and diving hotspot. Now the SS United States is being prepped to become the world's largest artificial reef. These ships, cleaned and carefully sunk, provide homes for marine life for centuries. The evolution from subway cars to ships shows the power of size, stability, and planning. But not all sinkings are good. Accidents like the Morning Midas's disaster are environmental nightmares. Deliberate reefing is about giving back to the ocean, not polluting it. The future of artificial reefs is bigger, smarter, and more ambitious than ever. The story of sunken subway cars is more than quirky history. It's a lesson in ingenuity and humility. These relics of urban life have found a new purpose beneath the waves, transforming from forgotten steel into thriving marine habitats. We saw lifeless steel boxes become vibrant ecosystems and learned from both success and failure. The transformation is a testament to nature's resilience and our ability to innovate. The ocean is unforgiving. We can't just dump our problems and hope for the best. It demands respect and careful planning to ensure that our interventions are beneficial. Thoughtful scientific action is essential for marine restoration. Researchers and marine biologists play a crucial role in monitoring and guiding these projects to success. The legacy of the subway car reefs is a new standard for building lasting, helpful artificial reefs. These structures not only support marine life, but also serve as a model for future conservation efforts. As climate change threatens coral reefs, artificial reefs are a vital tool, not a cure-all, but a lifeline. They provide a refuge for marine species and help maintain biodiversity. They support fisheries, inspire wonder, and show we can help heal the ocean. These underwater sanctuaries are a testament to human creativity and our commitment to the environment. The spirit of the subway car project lives on in every new reef. Each installation is a step towards a healthier ocean, reflecting our ongoing dedication to marine conservation. From city tunnels to the open sea, these ghost trains prove we can turn our past into a foundation for the future. They symbolize a bridge between urban life and the natural world. Even in the face of environmental challenges, there's always hope, and a chance to give life back to the sea. Our efforts today can ensure a vibrant, thriving ocean for generations to come.